This is how I became a world record holder, how you can become a world record holder too, and what this has to do with the probability of life's existence within the universe. Let me explain. And all this started a few months ago when I wanted something interesting to put on my biography for my private Instagram account. Fast forward a few weeks and I decided I wanted to obtain a world record. As you do, of course. So I devised a plan. Hollow Knight, it's a game. One of my favourite games of all time, in fact, right up there with the likes of Zelda Breath of the Wild, that weird Chrome offline dinosaur game, and Cthulhu Saves the World Super Hyper Enhanced Championship Edition Alpha Diamond DX Plus Alpha FES HD. Yes, that's a real game. Yes, I memorised that for the script. With its beautiful environments, massive open world, and mind-numbingly difficult bosses, Hollow Knight has definitely caught the attention of many different types of players. One such group of players are known for spending far too much time playing the game so that they can spend far less time playing the game. The speedrunners. Their goal? To beat the game faster than any other player before them, to get the world record. Now, in case you aren't a professional speedrunner, speedruns have generally different categories. Typically, the most common category for people to run is the any percent run, which essentially consists of beating the game by any means necessary. A little while ago I started practicing these runs. If I had submitted my best time from this period, I would have gotten the very respectable ranking of 434th. Practically a world record already, I know. So it was going to be incredibly challenging to get this world record. However, that's when I discovered a page titled Category Extensions on the Hollow Knight speedrunning website. Runs on this leaderboard included many silly or wacky ways to play the game, such as without collecting money, without defeating enemies, and defeating all of the bosses in a very specific order. The latter run was the one that had the least participants, yet it was still difficult to even come close to the records on the board. This got me to thinking though, the more specific a run got, the less people were competing for the world record. In fact, all of these pages also had the option to complete the run in even more specific ways, such as by using glitches. So I decided to apply this research to a game I'm more familiar with, Destiny 2, and what I found was even more interesting. There happened to be speedrun categories for absolutely every activity in the game, including activities that have been long locked away in the dark depths of the Destiny content vault. In fact, because there were so many activities, many of the categories were entirely empty. Now I, being a YouTuber of utmost integrity, wouldn't even think about cheating the system and claiming any of these categories for myself. Yeah, okay, maybe I took the bait, but on the bright side, I'm now a world record holder. But how do you go about getting a world record yourself? I mean, it's not like everyone has the time or energy to get good enough at a video game to find all these obscure categories. So what's the alternative? Well, as previously stated, a world record gets easier to obtain the more specific it gets. If you look at the Guinness Book of World Records from any given year, there's bound to be some absurd record in there that no one would ever think to try. Some of my personal favourites include largest gathering of clown doctors, longest duration balancing a chainsaw on the chin, and fastest mile whilst pushing an orange with your nose. So I applied this to Destiny, realising I already technically had the world record for both fastest clear of Witch Queen without jumping, as well as fastest clear of all exo challenges without pressing the left stick. Also, if we're promoting my other videos, fastest lost sector without touching the ground and fastest clear of Presage without jumping. Just had to get that self-promotion in there, don't mind me. It's like how if I say the sentence, "the man went to the shop." Chances are that sentence has been said hundreds of times before. But then again, I could say, Fred ate the sweet and salty popcorn as he drove his massive pink monster truck into the side of his local Tesco. Probability says that out of everyone in the entirety of human history, I am the first person to ever say that combination of words before. To be honest, I would be concerned if I wasn't. My point stands though. As things get more specific, the likelihood that somebody has already said or done the thing before becomes increasingly slim. And finally, how does this link in with the probability of life's existence within the universe? Well, in order for life to be created, there needs to be very, and I'll use this word again, specific conditions. So specific, in fact, that scientists estimate that the probability of life existing on a particular planet is 1 in a trillion. Statistically, life doesn't exist. We just happen to live on the 1 in a trillion planet where it does. So go out there, get a world record, and put it on your social media account, because life is too improbable to spend it without accomplishing something that no other human being has ever even dreamt of. Quite literally.